My Talkers. It is Tuesday, August 17th. We are hanging out with Lori and Brittany. And right now we've got a little My Talk Loves Local with Deb Miller from Arrow Drapery and Blind.
Hi, Debbie.
I'm here.
Hi, Debbie. So, Debbie, we're talking to you today, and your company is Arrow Drapery and Blind. You guys have been in the Twin Cities since 1950. And there are one of the things I always think is very confusing about window treatments is there are so many places. And what makes Arrow? I mean, obviously, you're doing something right if you've been in business in 1950, but what are you proud of that makes you guys different?
Well, besides offering the full line of Hunter Douglas premium products, Arrow Drapery and Blind is very well known for our service. Mm-hmm. Our customer service staff is outstanding. They go way over and above to make sure that every customer is taken care of. Our installers are certified by Hunter Douglas. They measure and make sure that every window treatment is produced and installed exactly to your specifications. And all of our goal is to make sure you have an exceptional shopping experience.
Well, that is excellent because I will say, as somebody who's had like 3 different old houses, having somebody to come in and measure and install because of the size of the windows in these old houses was kind of, it was so confusing.
And it's funny because people will tell me, my window is a standard window. And I'll say, there is no such thing as a standard window. So we have to measure every window very carefully.
You guys do. And so what, like, if you do have someone come out, what does a in-home appointment? Is it like an hour do you plan? Or what's the typical...
Typically, it's about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Our staff, our design and sales team is very experienced. A lot of us have had over 20 or 30 years of interior design and window treatment experience. So I know personally, I spend a lot of time with clients. So to back up a little bit, before I even come out to a home, I try to connect with the client, talk about their project. I just want to make sure I have all the appropriate products and colors of fabrics with me when I come out. So we spend a lot of time talking about their needs and looking at what they've had, what worked for them, what didn't work for them. And I have all of the product samples in my car and working samples. Yeah. So, we spend a lot of time going through all those colors and products.
And where are your showrooms?
We have 3 showrooms. One is in Burnsville, one is in Maple Grove, and one is in Little Canada. So we're very easy to reach. We're kind of spread out in those 3 areas of the city. And what's wonderful about having showrooms and galleries is you can come in and see the products in the window. We have lots of little vignettes with all of the products in them, and you can see how they operate, what they look like. And that is a real bonus. And I do suggest that people even come in and see that before we set up an in-home consultation. Right. So they kind of know ahead of time what they're looking for.
What's the big trend right now? If we were getting something for our window treatments, what is it, a trend for colors or a fabric, or what would you say it is?
There's always color trends. I think, with all the new construction, you're still seeing so much gray, but the grays have warmed up. They're warmer tones, warmer grays in that color perspective, grays with tan, grays with taupes. And even the accent colors are warmer, like warmer whites instead of all that really stark bright white and gray. But another really big trend is motorization. There are so many smart homes being built now. And there's power being installed right at the window. So you don't have to worry about batteries. And one thing that's wonderful, this is a wonderful tool that we have at Arrow, is we have a technology expert that I bring in right away in the beginning of a project. And I just want to make sure that he can advise us with what we need to order to make sure that this will operate at the best for the client. So that's a free service. So we bring him in, and he can even be there at installation if you think you need that extra assistance setting everything up. So technology, motorization is huge right now.
Okay, and how about this? Do we have is Aero Drapery and Blinds having will there be any specials at the State Fair next week? Is there any deals?
Well, we have right now, our summer sale is going on. And because of our connection with Hunter Douglas, we are the number one seller in the nation in many of the products that we offer. So we negotiate up front with Hunter Douglas some very great sale prices and free options. And that's going on right now through the end of the summer. I'm sure we can continue it into the State Fair season. Yeah. We always are offering different promotions, different sale periods. So, you could always check with one of our galleries or one of our salespeople to see what's new. Yeah,
that's so cool. Oh, God, I'm old enough. I remember when the pleated blinds first came in, and they were just like everything. I mean, you didn't have to have those rickety, like wood or other thing. I mean, remember when the fabric ones came? I don't know if it was like the late 80s or early 90s. It was so exciting.
Yeah, they don't even make those anymore.
Yeah,
I hate to tell you.
They've moved on. And how about the last question for you then is, can you get, with your window treatments or blinds or whatever you're using, do you feel like you can get some energy efficiency, like helping with the heat or the cold in the winter?
Well, I was just going to say the reason you don't see that single pleat fabric anymore is because it kind of moved into a honeycomb fabric, which has now even developed into a double honeycomb. So we have this cell within a cell technology that, I don't have the statistics, but I think it could save up to 30% of your energy in the summer, keeping your home cooler, and in the winter, keeping it warmer. So it really, truly is the most insulating fabric out there. But also it helps with noise reduction too. So I have a lot of clients that are in the city and busy streets looking for noise reduction. So that Architella cell technology also helps with that.
We need you to get over here because they're working on the parking lot. And if anyone can hear any shaking sounds, it's because there's like a bulldozer outside. And we've just got aluminum blinds in here. Debbie, that's all we have.
It probably just like vibrates.
It does.
The aluminum blind.
It does. Well, we really appreciate you guys supporting our station. We're glad to support Aero Drapery and Blind. And you guys have been around since 1950, and you do a great business, and you will get amazing prices. And Debbie, thank you for your time today.
Oh, well, thanks for inviting me. It was fun talking with you.
Yeah, great to talk to you.